Listen to me, you got one life, one shot at this. And some of you out here playing like you get do-overs, like you can hit restart anytime you want. No, this is it. Right here, right now. And if you don't take control, life will eat you alive. First thing you got to do, master your mindset. Your mind is the most powerful weapon you have. But if you don't train it, it will destroy you. Every single day, you got to wake up and decide what kind of person you're going to be. Are you going to be the victim or are you going to be the warrior? You got to program your brain for success, because if you don't, the world will. Second, cut out toxic people. Listen, I don't care if they're your childhood friends, your family, your coworkers. If they are draining your energy, pulling you down, making you doubt yourself, they gotta go. You don't have time for people who don't believe in you. Surround yourself with people who push you to be great, people who challenge you, who inspire you, will make you better. Third, take full responsibility. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming the government. Stop making excuses. The moment you take 100% ownership of your life, everything changes. It's not about what happened to you. It's about how you respond. You are not a victim. You are a fighter. Own your life. Fourth, and last but not least, take care of your body. Some of you are treating your body like garbage and wondering why you feel tired all the time. Your body is the only place you have to live, and you're out here filling it with junk, skipping workouts, getting no sleep. How are you going to chase your dreams if you don't even have the energy to get up in the morning? Start taking care of yourself. Move your body. Eat better, sleep right. Because if you don't, none of the other stuff even matters. Let me leave you with this. Stop wasting time. Every second you waste is a second you will never get back. Every moment you spend doubting yourself is a moment you could have been working towards your dreams. Time is life, and once it's gone, it's gone. Listen to me. Everything starts in your mind. Everything. The way you think, the way you see yourself, the way you respond to challenges is all controlled by what's going on up here. And if you don't get a grip on your mindset, life will control you instead of the way around. You ever notice how some people go through hell and still come out on top? They lose everything, they fail over and over, but somehow they keep pushing and eventually win. It's not because they're lucky. It's not because life is easier for them. It's because they've trained their mind to see obstacles as opportunities. They've taught themselves to keep going no matter how hard it gets. They refuse to be defeated. But then there are others, people who have talent, people who have potential, but they stay stuck. They complain, they blame, they make excuses. And you know why? Because their mind is working against them. They believe they're not good enough. They tell themselves it's too hard. They let fear, doubt, and negativity run the show. And as a result, they never move forward. You got to understand something. Your mind is like a battlefield. Every single day, you're fighting a war against your own thoughts. And if you're not careful, the enemy, the fear, the self-doubt, the negative voices will take over. That's why you have to train your mind like a warrior. You have to reprogram the way you think. You have to wake up every morning and decide that you are in control. When you start to doubt yourself, you shut that down immediately. When fear creeps in, you remind yourself who you are and what you're capable of. When things get tough, you don't complain, you figure it out. That's how winners think. That's how successful people operate. They don't let their mind work against them. They use it as their greatest weapon. And if you don't learn to do the same, life will break you. It will keep you stuck in the same place, running in circles, never reaching your full potential. Not because you're not capable, not because you're not smart enough, but because you let your own mind stop you before you even started. So the question is, who's in control, you or your mind? Because if you don't take charge, I promise you, your mind will control you, and it won't take you where you want to go. Cutting out toxic people isn't just about avoiding negativity. It's about protecting your energy, your dreams, your peace of mind. Some of you are surrounded by people who drain you. Every time you talk to them, you feel worse. They don't support your vision. They don't believe in what you're capable of. And yet you keep them around thinking that somehow things will change. But here's the truth. I won't change. You see, some people in your life are holding you back. They keep you small. They keep you stuck. They remind you of your limitations instead of your potential. The more time you spend with them, the more you start to doubt yourself. You start to believe that maybe they're right, that maybe your dreams are too big or too impossible. You start to lower your standards, shrink your vision, and settle for less than what you deserve. But here's the deal. If they're not building you up, they're tearing you down. If they're not cheering for you, they're secretly hoping you'll fail. And if you don't take action, if you don't make the decision to cut them loose, you will never rise to the person you were meant to be. It's time to make a choice. You can't keep carrying people who don't want to be carried. You can't keep trying to save people who don't even want to save themselves. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care if they're family. If they are toxic, they gotta go. Because when you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it suffocates your dreams. It dims your light, and it stops you from stepping into the greatness that you were born for. Start by taking a good, hard look at the people around you. Who is lifting you up? Who is pushing you to be better? And on the other side, who is holding you back? Who is draining your energy, making you feel small, telling you it can't be done? You know who they are? Don't be afraid to let them go. It might hurt, you might feel guilty, but in the long run, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Because when you remove the toxic influences from your life, you make room for the right people. You make space for those who will challenge you, support you, and believe in you when no one else does. You deserve to be around people who elevate you, people who want to see you win. And until you make that decision, you'll keep staying stuck in a cycle that's keeping you from reaching your true potential. So stop settling for the wrong people. Let them go and make room for the people who will help you rise. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming everyone and everything for where you are right now. It's time to own your life. No more pointing fingers at the circumstances. No more hiding behind your past. Every time you make an excuse, you give away your power. Every time you say, it's not my fault, you surrender control of your future. The truth is, your life is in your hand. I know it's hard. I know life isn't fair sometimes, but you have to realize that you have one choice. Take responsibility or stay stuck. It's that simple. You can't keep blaming your parents, your job, your friends, or the situation you're in. The moment you take responsibility for where you are right now is the moment you take control over where you're going. You are where you are because of the decisions you've made, period. It might hurt to hear that, but it's the truth. The decisions you made yesterday, what you did or didn't do, brought you to today. And if you're not happy with where you are, you have the power to change it. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want on a silver platter. It's up to you to make it happen. That means stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone else to change, for the economy to get better, for the stars to align. You can sit around and wait for the right time, but guess what? That moment will never come. The right time is now. It starts with when you take full responsibility. You stop making excuses for your failures and you start learning from them. When you own up to your mistakes, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. You start being the architect of your future. It's about saying, I messed up, but I'm going to learn, grow, and move forward. But until you take full responsibility, you'll stay stuck in a cycle of self-pity and blame. You'll keep saying, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not lucky enough. And every excuse will keep you exactly where you are. Stop living in a world of what ifs. What if I had done this differently? What if I had taken action sooner? What if I had believed in myself? That's the past. You can't change it, but you can control your future. You can make today the day you decide to stop making excuses and start taking action. The moment you stop blaming others and start taking full responsibility for your life, everything changes. Your mindset changes. Your actions change. And when you change, the world around you changes. So take responsibility. It's your life, your decisions, and your future. Make it count. You see, all of these tips Mastering your mindset, cutting out toxic people, taking responsibility, building discipline, taking care of your body, using your time wisely, and finding your purpose. They're not just steps. They're a lifestyle. They're not temporary fixes. They are foundational changes that you make to transform your life. This isn't about quick wins or easy roads. It's about commitment. It's about taking control of your life and building the future you deserve. You can keep waiting for things to magically get better, or you can take action right now. You can decide today that you're not going to settle for average. You can decide that you're going to fight, that you're going to work for what you want, and that nothing is going to stop you. The world doesn't owe you anything. Success isn't handed to you. You have to earn it. But if you follow these steps, if you apply them every single day, you will change the course of your life. You will become the person you were meant to be. So get up, take action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the time is now. Your life is in your hands. What you do today determines where you will be tomorrow. And remember, it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Keep going, because the best version of you is waiting. You've got this. Now go make it happen.